All right. Well, you guys, I mean, I guess this is expected, but there was a brawl at the TUF house, not at the TUF house, actually, at the Apex after one of the fights. Sounds like someone got starched. I'm going to let them tell you because there's an exclusive interview with one of the fighters, and sounds like Conor and Chandler got into it, and the entire teams almost fought, and someone got slapped, and they're setting up a big fight, and that's really exciting, isn't it? At least I think it is. And then we'll talk about whether or not we think it's real, because I actually do think it's probably at least partially real, but who knows? And I'll tell you why you don't know, because I've done a lot of reality television and it just is what it is. But I'm going to let them tell you first. Now, before we do, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Help me get out of the algorithmic rut that I'm in. Subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, very, very helpful, especially any of those, actually. So please do that. And handshake, subscribe if you're going to watch my stuff. I appreciate it. So let's jump into this thing, and I will not make you wait long. Look at that. We're only 1 minute of the video, and I'm just like, look at, dude, here it is. All right, so watch this. This is Carlos Vera, and then I'm going to tell you why I think that this might be real or why it might not be real. Ready?
You guys are quality guys, great guys on top of that, fantastic martial artists, and some of the hardest working people in this show.
So another thing that's leaked, and was actually leaked by Dan himself, he revealed that there was an incident between McGregor and Chandler. I'm hearing now some more details or some shoving, and it seems to have happened during the fight. Can you give me any details? Did you see it? What can you tell me?
I did see the incident. The incident happened right after one of my teammates won and knocked somebody out. McGregor definitely felt the urge to get in the cage, to be brash, to be loud as he is, got in Chandler's face, pushed Chandler, made it happen, ran around, slapped somebody else's face. And then both teams almost got into it. They were stopped by the commission. We were all stopped by the commission. We were told to be put in our place. It could have gone sour, but thankfully it didn't. The authorities had us all held up, and we were okay.
And have things calmed down between the two of them, or do you feel like there's still some tension from
it? There's definitely animosity and there's definitely tension. You're gonna have to watch the show to see exactly how it unfolds. But it's all going to culminate to a fantastic high point when they fight each other. McGregor versus Chandler. They're gonna leave it all in the ring. I know that for sure.
All right. And you know what you say if you're the UFC right now? Good boy, Carlos Vera. Excellent job. That's exactly what you said. Good job. Excellent work. Now, do I think that this is potentially real? 100%, dude. 100%. But you have to take anything that happens while filming The Ultimate Fighter with a grain of salt, because ultimately you're selling a fight, and you've got Conor McGregor in there. Well, you're selling a show, and then you're selling a fight between McGregor and Chandler. And so when the lights are on, when the cameras are on, absolutely they have a green light to go nuts, right? Now, jumping into the octagon and going crazy after a knockout. Now, what I don't know is, I don't know if, because Carlos Vera said that the guy on his team won by knockout. I have no idea if that's Team McGregor or Team Chandler. Could go either way. But, because, and you know what's funny about that is, so one of the guys knocks out the other guy, and then Conor jumps in the octagon and decides to get brash, pushes Chandler and slaps a guy in the face. So does that mean that Conor's guy won, or does that mean that Conor's guy lost? Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, you would think a thing like that you'd be like, well, okay, so he jumped in, he went crazy and slapped a guy. You're all, well, I would imagine that means that his guy got knocked out. You're all, no, this is Conor. It's like, you think that Conor would win? Like, his guy won and then he jumped in and slapped another guy? It's like, it's Conor, dude. Yeah, maybe. So there's that. But then you got both teams jump in there, and you almost have like a two-team brawl. And I will just say this. That is highly, highly possible. And at the same time, they have the green light to go nuts, right? Like, if you're the production team, and Gabrielle listening downstairs can absolutely attest to this, that like, if you're going to do something that is going to be good footage for a reality show, there are no rules, dude, outside of like stabbing the staff or like committing an outright crime that's going to get everyone in trouble. If you're on the Ultimate Fighter, and it's like, listen, hey, production team, I was thinking about, if my guy wins, I was thinking about jumping into the cage and then throwing the other coach and then slapping the shit out of one of the guys on the other team. They're all, I love it. I don't know about you. Hey, come here, man. What do you guys think about him throwing the other coach and then slapping one of the contestants? Listen, man, I like it. I don't know about you. I like it. I think you go with it. I think you go with it. And don't hold back. Really put it on him. Well, what if the guys get mad and then they brawl? They're all, I don't want to speak for the whole team, but I think that's good. That's a good thing, right? If the whole team, like both teams go at it, that's good, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. What if it gets totally out of control and like we can't stop it? I don't think that'd be the worst thing. That's true. That's a good point. So yeah, Conor, slap him. Slap him up. Slap him up. Now, afterwards, let's get everybody collected. They fight. Get everybody collected. All right, everybody in. Listen, guys. So I just want to make clear that we're definitely going to leak that this happened. And if anybody's asked what happened, you tell the real story and then make sure that you finish your story with it's all going to culminate with a banger of a fight between Conor and Chandler. It's the event of the century. We really want to make sure that you're promoting it. Are we going to get any extra money for that? No, you're not. This is the opportunity of a lifetime for you. Why are you asking for things? Oh, you want more? You want more, you greedy little prick? We put you on The Ultimate Fighter with Conor McGregor. You want more? Kind of. You, sir, better learn your place fast. You're lucky you're still here. We could have thrown you out with Chris Matinho. Get out of here. Make sure you say the lines. Make sure you don't interview that guy. No interviews for that guy. He's questioning the system. All right. So yeah, that, Do you guys need any booze? Anybody need any booze? Anybody need any booze? There's plenty at the house. You're all, oh, okay. So they're training to fight, but they load the house with booze. That's right. So what's the priority here? Is it creating excellent top-tier fighters or is it creating top-tier footage? That's the question you should ask yourself, right? So The Ultimate Fighter is about training the next generation of the fighters, right? The pros that are going to take over. So they're going to put them all in a house. There's no television, obviously, because it's not very good footage if people just sit around watching shows. But there's no television, but we're creating top-tier athletes, right? Absolutely. So what kind of food should we put in there? Oh, just nothing but the best. The kind of things that an athlete would need. You're all, so is it good practice for professional athletes to do drugs and drink? No, but you want to load the bar up with booze, right? Absolutely. Of course we load the bar up with booze. What about other things? Like what? How about listen, man, I don't think that we say we condone people, but if someone has a major problem and they happen to bring in a bunch of powder, who are we to stop them? Get after it, man. If it's going to make you stay up later and drink more booze and then create better footage, just do what you got to do, dude. Do whatever you got to do, okay? Do whatever you got to do. So are they prioritizing good footage or creating the best athletes? I think the booze thing answers that question, right? Now, I say that because they always used to get drunk at the Ultimate Fighter, but I remember there being a story about a dude sneaking out of the Ultimate Fighter house to go get booze. What was that about? If I'm just talking nonsense and they don't drink at the house anymore, then slap me. But I also saw a video of Conor coming out of the Ultimate Fighter house wasted. So I don't know. You guys tell me, dude. You tell me what's happening in the comments. Tell me, what do you guys think? You think it's real? You think Conor slapping one of the guys is real? You think that Chandler getting mad is real? I don't know, dude. That answer when they asked him, how are you guys? He's like, we're 50-50. They like each other, but they know the deal. You can't be too friendly, dude. Can't be too friendly because one of you is going to have to starch the other guy. If you think that fight's going to decision, if that fight goes to decision, that will have been one of the most insane bangers of all time. I can't see it. But who knows? Anyway, that's enough. So big brawl at TUF. Bye-bye. Subscribe to the channel. Don't abandon me when I need you the most.